Long, long ago, in the days of my childhood, fond were the memories when I stood at mother's knee. Then she placed a kiss on my forehead, down by the window where my mother used to pray. Bear me away on the breeze of the morning. Bear me away to my old home far away. Let me sit down by the old family Bible, down by the window where my mother used to pray. I remember when she lay on her pillow, breathing a prayer to her Father in the sky. Then she said, where he goes I must follow, follow my Savior, where no tear may dim the eye. Bear me away on the breeze of the morning. Bear me away to my old home far away. Let me sit down by the old family Bible, down by the window where my mother used to pray. Long since I stood by her grave on the hillside, long since they laid my dear mother in the grave, long since she placed a kiss on my forehead, down by the window where my mother used to pray. Bear me away on the breeze of the morning. Bear me away to my old home far away. Let me sit down by the old family Bible, down by the window where my mother used to pray. Bear me away.
Wow.
What a great song.
Gorgeous. You want to go? You want to?
I can go. Since we're doing a cappella, I could do.
Well, keep it simple.
Keep it simple. This is one of my favorites to sing a cappella, and I learned it originally from Hetty West, who was one of my first sheroes. This is called Pretty Sarah, and a lot of you probably know it, but I think it's a beautiful song. So. Down in some lone valley, in some lonesome place, where the wild birds do whistle, their notes do increase. It's there I met Sarah, her way so complete, and I want no better pastime than to be with my sweet. If I were a poet and man could write a fine hand, I'd write her a letter that she'd understand. I'd send it by water where the streams overflow, and I'll think on pretty Sarah wherever I go. Farewell, my dear mothers, farewell, sisters too. I'm going to travel this whole wide world through, and when I get tired, I'll sit down and cry, and I'll think on pretty Sarah with a tear in my eye. At the foot of yon mountains there lies a deep snow. It's not this long journey I'm dreading to go. It's not this long journey, nor the debts that I owe, but it's leaving my darling, my pretty Sarah.
Yeah. So, to the best of my recollection, somebody will tell me, I think I learned this from the singing of Texas Glad, and we talked about her earlier, and then from a Library of Congress recording, I'm fairly sure about it. It's a ballad called The House Carpenter. It's what's called the child ballads. These are not songs for children. They're definitively not songs for children. But a collector named Francis Child who kind of cataloged ballads, and they all have numbers. I have no idea which number is, but somebody here knows. And it's from a family of ballads about something called the Revenant in English, but it's the one who returns. And generally these are those who return from the dead to claim their loved ones and take them back to the grave with them. I tend to think that Loving Nancy is of that nature that there was in the show that Sue did. But this is The House Carpenter. Well man, you old true love. Well met, cried he. I just returned from the sea, salt sea, from the land where the grass grows green, and I could have married a king's daughter there, and she would have married me, but I forsook the golden crown, and it's all for the sake of thee. If you'll forsake your house carpenter, if you'll forsake your store, I'll take you to the land where the grass grows green, in the land by the banks of the sea. She went and she picked up her tiny babe, and kisses gave it 3, saying, stay at home with your papa dear. and keep him good company. Then she went and she dressed in her very best, as everyone could see. She glittered and she glistened, and proudly she walked the streets by the banks of the sea. They hadn't been sailing but about 3 weeks. I'm sure it was not 4, when that fine lady began for to weep, and her weeping never ceased anymore. Are you mourning for your house, carpenter? Are you mourning for your store? No, I'm mourning for my own wee babe that I never will see anymore. They had not been sailing but about 3 weeks. At the most it was but 4, when the ship sprang a leak to the bottom of the sea, and she sank to rise no more.
Well, we've got them all good and depressed now, don't
You want to get out that fiddle and let's...
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to try the whole weevil.
we? Yeah, I've gotten up in D for you.
Indeed.
Let's hope that was my gift. You got a rattlesnake in
I
there,
do,
don't
I do. So this is a tune that I learned from Tommy Gerrard, who he learned it when he was a young man, maybe 14 or 15. He went to what he called a traveling show, and I guess it was like a tent show of some kind, and he said there was a very tall, thin black woman who sang this song. She beat a tambourine against her thigh while she was singing it, and he said it made the hair in the back of his neck stand up. It was just so great and fantastic. So when he got home, he tried to figure out a way to play it on the fiddle, and he put it in this D-D-A-D tuning and played it that way. Told the farmer, you'd better treat me right. I'm gonna eat up all your cotton, sleep in your granary tonight. Boll Weevil told the farmer, don't need no Ford machine. I'm gonna eat up all your cotton, can't buy no gasoline. Don't see no water, but I'm about to drown. Don't see no fire, but I'm a burning down. spider crawling up and down the wall. He must have been a-going to get his ashes home.
Hey, that's a great tune.
Isn't that a great
That's a fabulous tune.
Yeah, I just have to play them.
And having the fiddle and banjo is much more in the older, Appalachian tradition. It's
Yeah,
really
that's
only
true.
fairly late that the guitar gets set in, but the original combinations are the banjo and fiddle. Why don't you guys do a faster banjo and fiddle breakdown without the guitar, and we kind of show that evolution? If we're really doing Appalachian tradition, we got to do some solo fiddle. We got to do, and then when the banjo comes in, how that combination works. I'll get in there. I'm not shy.
I could get the other fiddle out.
Okay.
Play something in, I don't know, you're in D?
Mm-hmm.
While you're figuring that out, why don't you just want you to do a banjo number?
Okay, I learned
Then we
this
can
one
put it back
from
together.
Okay.
Clyde Davenport, who's a National Heritage Folk Award winner from Kentucky. And this one's called Rusty Night Dance. And I think it's really called Rustic Night Dance, but he called it Rusty.
Woohoo! That's good, that's good.
Let's see. Have the little lick. I've always wondered.
Is it Sandy River Bell? Is that what it sounds like? Does anybody know what that tune sounds like? It's familiar to all of us. It's very close, but not exactly.
Almost like a little bit like you're doing Soldier's Joy, almost. I think.
Okay. Nobody's helping us out here. The Rounder Collective has done 4,000 records, and you can't name that tune?
Well,
She said, "Do you sing it?" And then, well, kinda. It's a song about an area of real ill repute.
I guess, I don't know, it's just like, I just know some sort of
Yeah, I mean, there's some verses that are that, and there's like Jaybird and Briarhawk. They had a little fight together.
Jaybird and Sparrowhawk had a little fight together, fell around the briar patch, never jerked a feather.
The Sugar Hill was a place in North Carolina where the honey dippers used to deliver, at least this is some research that an apprentice of mine did on it, where the honey dippers, you know what, okay, they had an area that they took the stuff to, and then they, right next to it was where the prostitute house was, and so that's how it got.
Is that the one that's, you know, if you want to get your eye punched out, if you want to...
If you want to get your eye knocked out, if you want to get your fill, you want to get your eye knocked out, climb old Sugar Hill.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Same too.
Same one.
These old fiddle tunes can, there's some lovely ones, but
Well,
I love the tune.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
so
this is your turn.
I used to live in Sparta, North Carolina, which everybody calls Sparty. And the folks in Sparta say that is the actual home of Andy Griffin. But that he was embarrassed to be from such a small place, which is why I always said he was from Mount Airy. If you know, he's like...
His mother lived in Mount Airy,
Yeah,
though.
well, so he's not from Sparta?
I never heard that.
Well, the people in Sparta think he was. They view him as a defector, basically. So I used to live up there, and I had this friend. The postmaster was Effie Woody, and her husband was Eve. So it was Eve and Effie Woody. And I don't know if this was did you guys on like one of the early router things? Did you have Ephraim Woody and the Henpecked Husbands, or was that Arhoolie or County? I don't remember. Anyway,
Might have been County.
might have been County. Okay. So one day I was listening to. I was living in an old sawmill shack in North Georgia, and my dad had found a battery-operated, long-playing record thing for me, so I could actually. I didn't have any electricity, but I could listen to music. And I was listening to a recording of Butcher Boy, one of the classic ballads, and I thought, I know that voice. I know that voice. And I thought, dang, doesn't that sound? It sounds like Eve. And then I looked on the notes and it said Ephraim Woody and the Henpecked Husband. Hopefully no one would name themselves a band that day, but this was recorded in 1930. They were not as enlightened in some matters. And I thought, I wonder if that could be Eve. I called Eve up out the post office, didn't have a phone with the house, I said, Eve, what's your given name? What's your Christian name? He said, well, I don't like to tell people, because I like to be called Eve. I said, but what is it? I won't tell. He says, Ephraim. I said, were you ever in a band called the Henpecked Husbands? He said, yeah, that was me and my brother. And I said, did you ever record? Because I'd played music with him forever, and he'd never told me anything. He said, yeah, we went over that fellow Ralph, whatever his name was, over in Bristol, and we did, we recorded 4 songs for him. I said, was one of them the Butcher Boy? He said, I believe it was. He said, is there money? And I said, well, I don't know, but I guess it was, I called whoever it was. For some reason, I think it was Chris Strackwitz, so maybe it was an Arhoolie. And I said, I told him, he said, oh man, that is so great. He disappeared 30 years ago. I said, I hate to tell you this. People want to know if there's any royalties. He said, oh, I'll get back to you. It was like $12.37. He said, I would love to send a check. And he, of course, framed it and put it on the wall. And I said, so what was your experience recording the Bristol sessions? He said, well, it didn't really come out well for us. And I said, why is that? And he said, well, they wouldn't put the whole song on the album or on the record. I said, well, what happened? They said it was too long. Okay. Now I'm going to let you guys judge for yourself. And I want to teach you the chorus. It's called Over There, but it's not the World War I song. It goes, over there, I'm going to wear that starry crown. Over there. Okay, let's try that. Over there, over there, I'm gonna wear that starry crown. Over there, not bad at all. How many of you know what ash cake is? How many of you know what ash cake is? All right. Ash cake is when you're too poor to afford any kind of cooking utensils, and so you take the dough, and when the coal burns down to the ashes, you put the dough in, and it bakes, and then you knock that all off. So it's the poorest of poor people's bread. So, and you know, everybody knows what a skillet is. Skillet's a frying pan, okay? So. Over there, I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. For I've got no skillet and I've got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread, and I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. I've got no skillet and I've got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread. Shortening bread means that you've got the lard or whatever to put in there. So it's real baked bread. Well, I got no skillet and I got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread, and I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. You think you got it? One more run first. Over there, I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. For I've got no skillet and I've got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread, and I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. I chased old Satan down the lane, and I hit him in the head with my walking cane, and I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. Over there, I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. For I got no skillet and I got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread, and I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. I chased old Satan through the door, and I hit him in the head with a 2x4, and I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. Over there, I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. For I got no skillet and I got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread, I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. And I chased old Satan around the stump, give him a kick with every jump, and I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. Over there, I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. 'Cause I got no skillet and I got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread, I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. Now, they used to call the northwestern counties of North Carolina, Ashe and Allegheny, the Lost Provinces. And there's a locally put out album called Music from the Lost Provinces. You can hear the song, and of course you can hear it on the reissue. It's both, there's Ephraim Woody and the Henpacked Husbands, is also him and his brother recorded as the Woody Brothers. This is the last verse that, because of length, Ralph Peer was not able to put on the album. And this is as Eve sang it to me and talked to me. I chased old Satan to the pit, hit him in the head with a crock of shit. I'm gonna wear that fiery crown over there, over there, over there. I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. 'Cause I got no skillet and I got no lid, but my ash cake tastes like shortening bread. I'm gonna wear that starry crown over there. And I think, thank you. I think the absolute best example I've ever heard of the mix of the sacred and the profane, this sort of runs through a lot of Appalachian music, the double entendres of the.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
This is our friend Sam Greaves. Sam is from Withville, Virginia, up on the edge of Appalachia, kind of the last of the coal counties going east. And Sam's got a magnificent album coming out in whenever we can get it out. It's called Ain't We Brothers, and it's produced by Kathy Fink. And he, between him and Kathy, they've got Janice Ian on it. They've got Missy Raines, got Tim O'Brien. Who else is on it?
It's a big honor. Well,
Janice?
yeah, a great fiddler named Tim Crouch from Arkansas. Russ Paul, who plays on a lot of Nashville records now, pedal steel guy.
Les Paul?
Russ Paul.
Risen from the dead.
My friend Donovan Kane, who's a great singer from Eastern Kentucky. My boyfriend Tyler Hughes, who's a great banjo picker from Big Stone Gap. Yeah, lots of good folks.
So what's your name?
Generous
Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
So there's the old Carter Family song that I wrote some new verses to. I thought it could use a little updating.
Did you now?
No, they're all perfect just the way they are, you know, but we can only add personality, unnecessary personality to things, you know.
Now, did you sing tenor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Way down below the Mason-Dixon line, there's where the honeysuckles are entwined. There's where the southern winds are blowing. There's where the daisies grow. Girls of the north in gay finery, twirling around so silently, singing songs of Dixie darling, where I long to be. My Dixie darling, listen to this song I sing beneath the silvery moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true. I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie dream. I'd walk the miles to hear you sing like they did on Mesa Springs. March and blow my blues away on the sunny side to sing. Go down south where the living's easy, time moves slow and cooking's greasy. People might talk, we'll live free in our Dixie dream. My Dixie darling, listen to this song I sing beneath the silvery moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true. I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie dream. In our Dixie dream, my Dixie darling, listen to this song I sing beneath the silvery moon, with my banjo right in tune. My heart is ever true. I love no one but you, my Dixie darling, my Dixie dream, my Dixie darling, my Dixie dream.
I think we got like one word we want to do my homes across the Blue Ridge Mountains, because we only had a few people there and everybody knows it. That's it.
Sure.
So listen, this is Sam Greaves,
Yeah.
Yes, Sam.
Sue Massek, Alice Gerrard, and Kahn, that's me. And I wanted to thank Sam because he's actually brought the average age of this group below 50.
I'm getting older by the minute, so
Yeah, well, all right. Shirley Poole, the Red Clay Ramblers, famous Chapel Hill band, and but a lot of that stuff, like Moving Days, straight Tin Pan Alley, and at one point a Hawaiian band came through and everybody started playing with the ball. And it's people and huge African American influence on so much of the White Mountain tradition, and people forget that even though Appalachia was isolated in many ways, in other ways it was. And people went off to war, they came off with songs, people came in and out, and the mountains were hardly homogeneous. There was a major Italian community, Slavic community in West Virginia, and so the music's, it's much less monolithic that people tend to believe, and that's part of the richness of it.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Are we ready? My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. Sing along! My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. You take a verse, we take a verse. And I never expect to see you anymore.
It's kind of low there.
No, I never expect to see you anymore. Who's taking a verse?
How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying? Oh, how can I keep from crying? For I never expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I never expect to see you
Now what's he gonna do one?
Rock the baby, feed him candy. Rock the baby, feed him candy. Rock the baby, feed him candy. And I never expect to see you anymore.
Home's across the Blue Ridge. So you taking one next one? My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains.
And
And I never expect to see you anymore. No, I'll never expect to see you anymore. Well, goodbye, babe, I'm bound to leave you. Goodbye, babe, I'm bound to leave you. Goodbye, babe, I'm bound to leave you. And I never expect to see you anymore. Gotta take a break. Sam, you gonna take one? Take her away.
Oh, I've been riding with old Mosby. I've been riding with old Mosby. Oh, I've been riding with old Mosby. And I never expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I never expect to see you anymore. And I never expect to see you anymore.
Could you partake a guitar break?
No.
You know any more verses? So I think that verse puts a whole new cast of the song. Right? Because Mosby is a Confederate cavalry leader, which suggests that maybe this is an older song and this is somebody saying goodbye and going off to war. You think?
Yeah.
All right, one more
There's a
time.
verse that was, I'm laid up in this Yankee prison, but I thought that was a little dark for our gathering
Oh, let's do it.
tonight.
Right. Well, let's do it.
Oh. I'm laid up in this Yankee prison. I'm laid up in this Yankee prison. I'm laid up in this Yankee prison. And I never expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I never expect to see you anymore. And I never me home.
All right. Wow. Thank you all so much.